All right, I'm here this week with Ryan Cole, our women's cross-country coach. Ryan, we had a pretty big weekend this past weekend at the Roy Griak Invitational in Minnesota. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about how the team did.
Well, our women finished 11th. It was our first event of the year where we had pretty much everybody lining up. It was a great meet. Obviously, it was very deep, probably one of the stronger meets that will be run this year on the women's side, going into the championship part of the season. So I think there were 11 ranked teams, or at least teams either ranked or receiving national votes going into the competition. Yeah, we went in just kind of seeing where we were at. And like most races, there were some positives, some things that we'll continue to work on, and then, obviously some things that we need to change a little bit tactically, I guess, to go into our next race. But should be able to make those adjustments and have a successful showing at the Wisconsin meet coming up in a few weeks.
Talk a little bit about Shelby Houlihan. Obviously, a big race, paced the team. How big is it for a freshman to come on her first collegiate performance and run like that?
Yeah, Shelby had a strong run. She was the second true freshman in the race, and the girl who was I think 3 seconds ahead of her, that was the top freshman, was 10th at the national championships last year, Foot Locker Nationals, I believe. So obviously a very accomplished high school cross-country runner as well. And Shelby she will get better as the year goes. She ran kind of late into the summer, and as far as her aerobic base goes, she's been a pretty underdeveloped athlete, so she will continue to get better, and she's just a tough kid. But she went out a little bit tentatively and was kind of uptight, I think. Wasn't really accustomed to a race with so many bodies, kind of tightly bunched in. And after about the K, her face relaxed, her shoulders kind of came down, she just settled in and really moved through the field. I think she was 78th at the K and ended up 24th. So she really just kept passing people the whole time and got done and was pretty excited to get another crack at it. She knows there's a lot more there. So, she had a strong run. Natasha Vulich also moved up very well, one of our seniors. Does a great job for us and is really committed to buying into training over the last few years and has elevated her fitness. And Lindsay Prescott will be, most likely our top girl by the end of the year. She was 9th at our conference meet last year, and she's arguably more fit this year than she was last year. We have a lot of confidence in Lindsay as our team leader, and she kind of was feeling things out a little bit up there. Last year she did something very, very similar up at the Griak meet, still finished 9th at the conference meet, and her workout's been going phenomenal. So she's really excited to race again and just sort of see where we're at. So yeah, things were pretty good. There were a few opportunities that we didn't capitalize on out there. I think all the girls know that. We had a few inter-region teams there that opportunities possibly to pick up some points depending on how the region meets shake out. And so the girls were very aware of that. Schools like very traditional cross-country women's programs that are at the national championships, we're right ahead of us with a school like BYU or, some of those types of programs. But, it's every meet you kind of learn a little bit more and take away something positive from it and use that to put yourself in a better position going to the next one. So we have our start now and continue to prepare for Wisconsin and the championship part of the year.
Moving forward into Wisconsin, what are kind of some of the things that the team is looking at doing, and where do you go from here now that you kind of see where you stand among other teams in the country?
Sure. Well, we go forward, number one. But Lindsay will have a very strong showing at Wisconsin. She's accustomed to big races and always kind of starts off the year and really progresses. So I won't be surprised at all with how she places there. We'll pack up our freshmen a little bit better. Macy Briggs is a very, very tough runner, and that was her first race since our high school track season, and she was out in 37th, and it was an honest course and her first 6,000 meter race. So she will continue to improve. Her workouts are going very well. So we'll have Macy latch right onto Shelby, and obviously we'd like to see Shelby continue to move through the field like she did the last race. And then we'll group up our seniors along with Natasha, and she'll kind of pull them through the large field at Wisconsin, and it'll be a great dress rehearsal for what we hope will be the national championship type of setting with a large field, a lot of good athletes, and we've always been a very intelligent program as far as our racing tactics go. A few years we've run very, very well at the national championships, and we've always moved through the field very well, and so it'll be a great dress rehearsal at Wisconsin for that. But as far as what we plan on doing the rest of the year, move forward.
All right, thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.